We're back at Red Hook Houses. Last 2 weeks, big differences. There's lights. There's working elevators for people to use, especially for those that were unable to bring up heavy supplies to their apartments last time. There's a garbage bag set up here. I don't know if you can see it, but just wanted to shout that out.
NYCHA is actually helping or paying some of the citizens or the residents of the area to clean up, you know, after the whole hurricane.
What we saw the past 2 weeks in New York City, and what we saw in Red Hook, Coney Island, Rockaway, was not the disaster brought by a hurricane. We saw the disaster that the established systems that the government has, like FEMA and NYCHA have, and the failure of the Red Cross and the Army Corps of Engineers, and their slow response and lack of care that they have for the communities in Red Hook, in Coney Island, and Rockaway. And the only reason why it's on the heat, not even the heat, the lights are on, that the floors are clean, is because the pressure that the people put on those organizations.
What's your name, sister?
Tony Khadija Jones James. It's very long, but I gotta use all those names.
Okay.
So you know who I am.
So yeah, sister, tell us what you think. Just your opinion on the situation here. Now, for people who don't live here, what should they be doing to help out or to support the community?
Well, we've gotten a lot of help. I cannot say that the people have not been out here, because they have been. People from all different walks of life. We talk the Red Cross, the Red Hook Initiative, with the churches up here. I'm really happy to have them here, because look, like I said, close your eyes like this. This is what you saw in Red Hook. For 10 days, no lights, no cops. They were afraid too. You know what I mean? And it was scary. I did a piece with CNN where I walked up the stairs so they could see how scary it was to live like that.
These guys came in bicycles from Harlem with supplies,
you guys are awesome.
and they went up to 82 Dwight in the stairs carrying stuff upstairs.
Yeah, but and also people started using the stairwells as toilets.
Yeah,
of course we didn't have water. You know what I mean? So you didn't have water, you didn't have heat. You were just living in this cold shell of an apartment, and it was very scary. Never in a million years would I think at this day and time that we would be like this, but it happened. And like when Irene came, we left. I came home to wet windowsill. I ain't going nowhere. Everybody on my floor went food shopping. We were all making big pots of everything so we could feed one another. Then when the storm came, then we need to look out the window. Is that my car floating across Coffee Park? You should have seen it. The water was up to here. It was, when with the meteorologists, they were right. We should have left before, and they did have school buses out here to take you to the shelters. But I found that the people that did voluntarily leave with the shelters, that FEMA did give them a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? They gave them for leaving because they had record that they left, but it was awful. Last night I got a little heavy and I started crying because I want my life back. I want my apartment to look. I lost my TVs, my carpeting. I had to pull all of this stuff that I worked so hard for. I had to pick it up and throw it out. I'm scared to buy food because we have brownouts, and then the water goes off periodically. And then when I was in the shower and I'm praying, oh please let the water just stay just a little warm, you know, because we couldn't wash, we didn't have water. I saw it from a positive view, you know, like we can't change this, but we can learn from this and say what we will do on the next time. Because if somebody say hurricane anything, give me some, I'm out of here. All of you, I'm out. Where Khadija gonna be? I don't know, but ain't gonna be a Red Hook. But this is crazy.